How social media works. So, on this post or somewhere around this post, I've attached one of the ads that I created, which might be the ad that you saw that got you here. But basically, what it goes over is a common mistake that a lot of businesses make when they advertise on social media. So we need to understand that social media, any platform, no matter what we're talking about, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, really the number one goal for any of these social media platforms is user experience. They need to give their users the best experience possible. So the common mistake that a lot of businesses make is they think that they're going to go and they're going to create a TV ad or a commercial. One of the ads that we've all grown up and know about, right? The problem with that is that we need to think of Facebook and other social media platforms like a party, right? And if you've watched the video, it's like you're at a party and then some gym comes in and basically they just walk in and they start yelling about the free trials that they have at the gym. So when you create a TV ad or just a regular ad, or you're trying to sell things all the time on social media, you think that you just come in here and you make an ad and you're just trying to sell to people that have no idea who you are. That's basically what you're like. You're coming into the party. You're not introducing yourself to the market. You're not, positioning yourself as the expert or as the authority in your field. You're just trying to sell people that have no idea who you are things. It just doesn't work very well. So how social media works is, number one, we need to create content. We need to introduce ourselves to the market. We need to position ourselves as the authority. When we do that, we need to understand that content is king. User experience is king. We need to develop and create good content. People overlook this aspect. We hear this all the time. Content is king, but we overlook this aspect of advertising because, generally speaking, we're bombarded with every guru under the sun telling you how insanely awesome and powerful social media marketing is, and it is. But when, in the grand scheme of things, when we tear everything down, the technical aspects of actually setting up an ad and choosing an objective and setting up your ad set and setting up your ad, that's easy. That's the easy part. What makes social media ads, despite what you can do in remarketing and being able to create audience and everything that we'll talk about here, besides all that, we need to understand that if we don't have good content, it's not going to work. There's no setting in the world. There's no remarketing strategy or tactic in the world that's going to work if your content is bad and that you're missing the mark on that content, right? So we need to understand that content is king. We have to be creating good, valuable content that people want to see. And if we're not, there's no setting inside the Facebook ad platform or the Instagram or TikTok or any of these social media platforms that's going to help us, right? So I need to drive this home that, yes, I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up all these ads and in the right types of ads that you want to set up for your local business, but it's all going to come back on creating good, valuable content, not commercials, not ads, not always selling things. How can we position ourselves as the expert, as the authority in the field, as people that we know what we're talking about when it comes to our product and service, but how can we add value? How can we entertain people? How can we make them smile or laugh? How can we make them cry? How can we connect with them? How can we offer value without asking for anything in return so that we nourish our relationship with them so that when the time comes, they remember all the valuable content that you've given them over the years or over the months without asking for anything in return. And when they need your product and service, they will call you first. That's what's going to separate us from all the other mistakes and marketers and the mistakes that other marketers are making. So how social media works, it really comes down to making good, valuable content that positions us as the authority in our field, as the experts, and entertains people. Offers value to their life without asking for anything in return. It's introducing ourselves first. It's nourishing the relationship using retargeting features and strategies that I'm going to show you here, and not just going in for the sale and trying to sell things all the time. That's the number one mistake most businesses make, and that's why it doesn't work for them. That's why a lot of most businesses that I speak to are the first thing that they tell me is that, I've tried boosting a post or I've tried Facebook advertising. It just doesn't work for my business. this. Facebook advertising will work for your business, for any business in the industry, no matter what the industry is, if you follow the rules. And that's what I'm going to show you to do, or how to do, in this free content. See you in the next one.